Well, it's out. We found out who it is that Stinky listened to in order to cave the economy. You're not going to believe this. It is comical. Like I told you guys. This shit right here is a KAKISTOCRAcy. These people are clowns. They're not going to make it. Check this out. Roll it. They say that the tariffs are an astonishing act of self-harm. This is an astonishing act of self-harm. Stinky! Continue, Rachel.
America's astonishing act of self-harm.
Oh!
The picture of Trump there actually kind of puts a nice punctuation mark on that. Elsewhere in the FT today, they describe Trump's actions as, quote, strangely self-sabotaging, quote, economic lunacy that might
Wait. Self-harming. No. These tariffs don't apply to him. He's a goddamn criminal.
Explained by psychologists than economists.
It'd rather be explained by psychologists than economists. Continue, Rachel.
Larry Summers, former Treasury Secretary, says, quote, this is to economics what creationism is to biology, what astrology is to astronomy, what RFK thought is to vaccine science.
No! Goddamn, Rachel!
It is hard to get your head around how much damage this one man can cause. I think it's even harder to get your head around simultaneously the fact that he can do damage of this magnitude with such a teeny amount of thought. You'd think it would take like a grand plan and some big brains to figure out how to destroy the economy of the richest nation on earth. But that's not how it's working out. Turns out it doesn't take a big idea or a lot of big brains working together. I know that this may be something that you remember, but just in case it's not, I'm just going to put this back on the front page here just for a second. Because do you remember where Trump got the tariff thing from in the first place?
Oh, boy.
Do you remember when and why and how we started talking about tariffs?
Oh, boy.
In the first place, it was in his first campaign for president. Trump didn't really have any formal economic advisors, so he told his son-in-law, Jared, to find him an economic advisor.
No!
Trump reportedly gave Jared some vague ideas of...
Look at this goddamn criminal. This has got to be the biggest wimp I've ever seen in my life.
What his thoughts were on economic...
Goddamn dillywinkle.
Issues, something, make me look tough, China bad, something. Jared then decided to find his father-in-law a financial advisor for his presidential campaign by going on the Amazon.com website and starting to browse books. Not like reading the books, because you can't do that on the Amazon website. He was just looking at the covers. Looking at the...
Holy shit! What can go wrong, Rachel? Continue!
And he found a book title that he thought was so cool. The title was Death by China. Oh my God.
How are we going to weed out the stupid in our society if we keep protecting people?
Idiot goes full Lord Voldemort. Watch this.
Won the presidency and entered the White House, this Ron Vera started circulating a memo around Washington in support of Trump using tariffs and trade policy. According to the New York Times, the memo had been, quote, sent from an email address.
This goddamn crisp biscuit. So this is the idiot that Stinky played after.
Purportedly belonging to Ron Vera.
I want to know who this Ron Vera guy is. He sounds like he's pretty smart. Wait a minute.
At one point, Ron Vera wrote in the memo that Trump could, quote, ride the tariffs to victory. The problem is Ron Vera doesn't exist. He never has. The economics expert that Peter Navarro has long cited to explain why he's so gung-ho on tariffs, this person, Ron Vera, is a made-up person. He is a fictional person. Peter Navarro invented Ron Vera as his expert source so he could quote this expert source over and over and over again in his crackpot books.
No!
Who is Ron Vera? Ron Vera is an anagram of Navarro, which is your last name. And my name anagrams to Macho
Holy
Waddler,
shit!
But I
Holy
don't see myself trying to talk to you into doing what Macho Waddler wants, right? But that really is how the Trump administration...
Holy shit, so Ron Vera is Navarro. God damn, that was fucked up. I need a musical interlude. So I say from me to you, I will make your dreams come true. Do you love me? Do you, surfer? Girl, surfer girl, my little surf.
Trump came up with the tariff idea. Circulate...
This fucking QAnon imbecile. This is a crackpot. This motherfucker just got out of jail. God damn. I told you guys, man. I told you guys that this guy doesn't know anyone who's intelligent. He always has to be the smartest motherfucker in the room, so he gets these goddamn crackpots. This motherfucker just cost us $6 trillion, man.
A fake memo from a fake person with a fake email address in order to make it look like this was a serious issue being debated by real experts. That is the intellectual...
Look at Stinky acting serious. Look at this. You motherfuckers that voted for this clown owe me. Oh, you owe me.
On which Donald Trump today wiped $6 trillion of...
No! Now. Like I told you guys, these people are ass clowns. This Project 2025, don't be afraid of it. Fuck you and your Project 2025, you goddamn morons.
Wealth out of existence and crashed America's markets and brought America and the world to the brink of a self-inflicted, on-purpose, global Great Depression along the lines of what we had in
I don't think it was on purpose, Rachel. Sorry. Those motherfuckers thought it was going to be all shits and giggles, and look at what happened.
2008 and what the pandemic inflicted upon us in 2020.
No!
This time, the global disaster is Donald Trump's big brain.
Look at this guy. You idiot. This motherfucker's brain consists of two sides, right and left. The right side has nothing left, and the left side is nothing right.
How are we going to weed out the stupid in our society if we keep protecting people?
Crisis from commerce to labor to FEMA.
Trump gave Jared a summary of his views and then asked him to do some research. Kushner simply went on Amazon, where he was struck by the title of one book, Death by China, co-authored by a man named Peter Navarro. Jared then...
Uh-oh, I see where this is going.
Cold called Navarro, a well-known trade deficit hawk who agreed to join the team as an economic advisor.
What can go wrong? Holy shit! This is horrible!
Navarro was a major advocate for an aggressive pro-tariff policy. Where did Peter Navarro get his idea that tariffs would be a good policy for America? What was his, backup for that conviction? Well, he did have backup from a real expert, who he cited in at least a half dozen of his books, including the one that Jared found on Amazon, that fateful...
Who is this expert?
...day. In all of his books, Peter Navarro has cited an economics expert to justify his views. And the economics expert he cites is somebody named Ron Vera.
Listen to this QAnon imbecile. Ron Rivera.
In a longer book of drill baby drill.
What the fuck, drill baby drill, you imbecile? You goddamn QAnon freak.
Oil. Sure, go ahead.
Okay, but my question remains. I'm holding up the front page of the New York Times today with
No!
downward trajectory, and I simply want to know, did you anticipate this? If I had been with you 2 or 3 days
You fucking idiot.
ago at the announcement in the Rose Garden, would you have expected that on Saturday morning it would all, as I said, have hit the fan to this extent?
It hasn't hit the fan to...
Oh, yes, it has.
Look, Sure, what we're having is going to be a restructuring and a repricing of companies.
A repricing of companies? The fuck are you talking about?
That's a given. I mean, it's a given. But what's also a given...
So you knew this would happen.
What's this you're referring to? We knew that markets...
A fucking collapse, you asshole!
That's right, the
9.1% of the S&P 500 bottom
It-
falling
it-
out in 1 week.
Okay, so let's level
This motherfucker acts like he looked into a solar eclipse too long.
set here for the American people. And this would be a great poll question. Do you think the world is treating the United States and its manufacturing base fairly?
Wait. Motherfucker, we had the number one economy in the world. We were the envy of the world until you and your half-cocked QAnon imbecile idea fucking caved this thing in, you prick.
The problem we're trying to deal here with, and I would love to see the New York Times put up a front page on this, is a national emergency associated...
What emergency? Well, now we have an emergency because of you and your fucking shifter brains.
The $1.2 trillion annual trade deficit that is the result of systematically...
Nonsense. It's a trade imbalance because we buy more than other people. Other regions produce better stuff, so we import it, right? And we buy more than they do. Therefore, the trade imbalance, you fucking idiot. This is the idiot that caved everything in. Stinky and this clown.
What are you, an effing moron?
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought.
What a fucking shit show.
Oh, by the way, before I go, can you please hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons, please? And if you want a cool t-shirt or maybe one of these, go to mockingmagamorons.com and check out the website. We got a lot of products there that you can show your disdain for this prick. Thanks a lot, guys. Peace.